Hello everyone, welcome to Gradeup. So today we have assembled here for some important discussion. Okay, so welcome to all our viewers. Myself Shantanu Sanwal, and we have with us three more faculties of Gradeup.
Hello,
Sir,
myself
please.
Abhishek Shukla, and I will be dealing with the questions of EC and electrical engineering.
Hello everyone, a very good evening to everyone. My name is Vikas Bhadoria and I'll be taking questions from mechanical.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashish Rawat and I will be taking queries from civil engineering.
So the motto for our being assembling here today is that the recently GATE examination concluded 2019, done for each session, and day before yesterday the answer keys are also out. Okay, so till now you all might have checked your answer keys, your papers, your responses, and you all might have got a certain amount of idea that how many marks you all are getting in the GATE examination. So basically now the thing is, if you are getting good marks or if you are getting something above 60, 65, 75, depending upon the branch which you have given, so that will depend ki what rank you are going to get, okay, or what is the score you are going to get. So upon that there will depend upon many things, that what you have to do after this, whether you can go for PSUs or whether you can go for MTech through IITs and NITs. But there are some students who might be there which have got less marks, which are getting less marks, okay, something around 40, 35, 50, or just on the boundary of just crossing the cutoffs. So we will be taking the discussion, we will be discussing with all of four will be discussing, we will be taking all your queries about that which rank, which questions means which the doubts you all have in your mind about the ranks which you are getting, which you might get, or the score which you get. Okay, so yes, so now welcome to all our viewers. I can see that some of the comments have already started. Okay, so yes, you can ask all your queries. You all are free to ask any kind of queries. Just mention the branch and all, so that we have the specific person for each branch, so that we can take up your queries and answer them in a better way. Okay, so basically after the GATE examination the opportunities are vast. Okay, first of all, the opportunities are very vast. I think that all of you might also agree with this.
Yes.
The opportunities are really vast. First thing, during the few years back, the MTech was the only opportunity for which the students used to appear for the GATE examination. But now the scenario has completely changed. Now more than 35 to 40 PSUs, total PSUs, including the Maharatna, the Navratna, the Mini Ratna, all have been included in this recruitment process through GATE. So now the opportunities have increased a lot. Okay, so we will be discussing something about those, is branch specific. Okay, so some forms of the PSUs are also out. We will discuss that which all forms have already passed, which dates have already passed, which are yet to come, what are the other opportunities, other examinations. Okay, so we will discuss all these things in a detail. Okay, so this is all basically the agenda that we have of the session today. So now I think we shall begin. Okay, so sir, Vikas sir,
Yes,
first of all, I would like to ask you that you can please just give some general discussion or general idea about the mechanical branch specifically, that what are the opportunities, or in what rank or in what score the student might get which thing, which opportunity he or she has in front of it.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes, so to all the viewers from mechanical engineering, I want to tell that your cutoff for this year might be around 30-32 marks, alright. Now I divide this cutoff into three parts, okay. Above 80 marks, 60 to 80 marks, and from 30 to 60 marks, alright. So those who have just qualified, those who have qualified between 60 to 80, those who have got 60 to 80 marks, and those whose marks are above 80 or 80 to 85 marks, okay. So those whose marks are above 80, they will get a call from different public sectors, okay. As you know that there are two opportunities, big opportunities after qualifying GATE exam. One is getting into public sector, and other is pursuing higher studies in different IITs and central government institute, alright. So getting marks above 80 for mechanical, you are definitely going to get a call from different public sectors, alright. And most of the public sector, Shantanu sir, their forms have, some
Yeah.
of the public sector forms are already out.
So basically for mechanical specific, if I talk about after the what Vikas sir has told, that 80 plus, something in 80 plus is a safe score for getting into the PSUs. Let us see what is that range of marks in the electrical and electronics branch.
Yeah.
Right.
In electronics, the paper was very tough this time. Means it was tough to moderate, but it was not that easy as compared to the electrical. In electrical, the cutoff will be very high because the paper was very easy. So both the branches can be analyzed separately. In electrical, the cutoff will be about between 30 to 35 marks. Okay. In ECE, the cutoff will be same as 25 marks. Okay. So the opportunities that you people will be getting are, means you can pursue MTech. You can pursue MTech with a good grade score that will be of 750 plus grade score. You will be eligible, okay, to go into a very good IITs for MTech, okay. And in PSU, as we talk about EC branch, there are very less PSU and the vacancies are very less as compared to electrical, okay. Electrical throughout the PSUs are hiring based on the previous grade scores, but in EC there is about 100 maximum vacancies which come out, okay. So the gate score will be very high gate score will be needed for that, okay. And in electrical also the gate score will be needed very high because the competition was very easy this time, okay. And in for MTech, which I am going to focus, IT Delhi, Kharagpur, Kanpur and Bombay will be having.
Sir, for the MTech, we will
Future.
take the discussion on a
Yeah.
later part of this session. First of all, I just want to have the discussion on the same point that as we discussed about the PSUs,
Okay.
the marks for the PSUs.
I think that 70 plus marks in
Okay.
ECE, okay, 70 plus marks in ECE will be a very good score for interview, for
Okay.
calling of interview in ECE, okay. And in electrical, it is going to be about 80%, 80 marks plus. It is never 80% because the paper was very easy.
Okay, so from what the Abhishek sir has told, that EC 70 plus is a good score
Yeah.
for getting the interview call in PSUs, and that score will be something around 75 to 80
Yeah.
considering for the electrical branch.
Yeah.
Okay, sir Ashish sir, what about civil engineering about this?
So in the both shifts this year, there was numerous around 8 to 10 new questions. Okay, so they were totally new questions. So the cutoff will be slightly lower than the last year's. Okay, it will be around 26 to 28 roughly. So I will divide those who have performed very well in the GATE examination. So those who are getting 75 plus or 80 plus. Okay, so for PSUs, definitely a 75 plus score is a prerequisite. Also, there is some restriction with respect to age in certain PSUs like IOCL, HPCL. They take only about 25, maximum age is 25 or 26, and even in BARC. So, in those cases, the score slightly dips, but in general, PSUs will be obtained only for 80 plus roughly for civil engineering, especially. Those who have performed in the mediocre range, they can definitely either IITs and NITs for MTech programs, for master's programs. Also, those who have not performed well, okay, those who were preparing but the paper did not go as well according to their plan, so they can definitely eye other exams. There is numerous opportunities for civil engineering, which we will be telling to you in the coming part of the session.
Yeah. So basically, we have discussed the marks are around something around 70 plus for each and every branch.
Yeah.
Okay, for the call of the PSU. After that, your final selection depends upon your performance in the interview
Yeah.
and the written exam what they take of their own. Okay, so that is about for the persons who are getting, the aspirants who are getting the marks of 75 or 70 plus in respective branches. Now, there are persons, I can see the lot many of comments are there for the people or for the aspirants who are struck in the range of 35 or 40. Or basically we can say that nearly close to the cutoff marks. So I just want to know that, sir, whether there are any opportunities in any branches for these kind of people who are stuck in that range of below 40 marks?
So if we talk about if their marks are from, they have just they are near the cutoff and their marks are up to 40 to 45.
Yeah,
all
40,
right.
45.
So you can, if you really don't want to waste your this year, what you can do is, there are a lot of opportunities for MTech. Okay, there are not at all opportunities for public sector, but there are opportunity for MTech if you don't want to waste your year. Okay, so there are some colleges, even some NITs, you can fill the NITs, you can apply for CCMT counseling. Okay, and you might get some NITs based, because there are around 31 NITs. Okay, so depending on this score, you might get some NIT, or there are some triple ITs and some other central government institute like NSIT and DTU and some private institute like VIT and Thapar University where you can get an MTech. Okay, so that is a safe side. Apart from that, there are some other exams after GATE where if for any reasons you have not underperformed in the GATE exam, that there can be numerous reasons
Okay,
for
so
that.
basically what I got is that IITs, I don't think that they might get
No.
if you belong to the general category as of now. If you belong to the SC, ST or OBC category, then you might have a chance, and that too in the later part of the counseling, in
Right,
the
right,
third or
yeah.
fourth round, in
Right.
NITs and in IITs too.
Right, right.
Okay, but now for the persons who are in that range, basically we have talked that 70 plus are surely going to get a
Yeah.
call in the PSUs.
Yeah.
And 30, 35, 40, they have less chances. It's better that they do not waste their time and look out for some other opportunities like other exams, or if they are really dedicated for the GATE preparation, that they should start their preparation right away. Right now, there is no point in wasting a lot of time and thinking about anything else. Okay.
Sir, one thing I
Yeah.
want to add, sir.
Yeah.
If somehow they are not able to perform in the GATE exam, there may be numerous reasons in that they might forget the concept or they did lot of competition mistakes in the exam. Okay, but if you have your preparation was good, there are a lot of opportunity of the after the GATE exam like BARC exam, different other examination for mechanical JE like SSC JE, RRB JE, Food Corporation of India. So there are a lot of exams after the GATE exam
Yeah.
where your knowledge will not be wasted. You
Yeah.
can use your knowledge for those exams.
Yeah.
Actually, Vikas, I would
Yes,
like to
sir.
focus that if we the BARC exams are just at the corner, okay, and the BARC exams are just strictly according to the syllabus what it is in the GATE.
Yes.
If you have underperformed in GATE, so you can buck up yourself and in full swing you can hit it and you will just go for BARC interviews. And see, BARC is a very prestigious organization. After working at that place, you will be satisfied. So I would like to say that if you have somewhat score and that you are unsatisfied with the GATE, so my dear friends, don't give up and study for BARC and give it BARC, okay, and give the BARC. We are having online contents at our website also and app also. You can practice it and give the test series. You will come out in flying colors. But the thing is that you don't have to waste your energy thinking that you have underperformed in GATE. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I would like to add a
Yes,
point.
sir.
I think there's a misunderstanding. Abhinav Abhishek was just saying that cutoff. I have wrongly said something. Okay, I think it came out to be wrongly, but the cutoff will slightly increase compared to 2018. Okay, so that was my point. I think it came out to be a bit wrong.
Okay, okay. This was just a kind of clarification that Ashish sir had given. So about the BARC, these Vikas sir and Abhishek sir has given a very good description about your chances of getting cleared in a BARC. So about the BARC, I need to tell you that our test series, the Gradeup test series, is already live. You can find the link of that test series in the description below. And if you are really preparing well for the BARC, and if you really want to be a part of the research and really want to be a part of the development in the country, so you can just follow that test series and you can try the free mock attempts. Okay, the link is given in the description. Okay, sir. Now comes the chance for these PSUs, that what are the PSUs, because we will talk about the IITs and NITs, the MTech also. But first of all, as we have discussed about the PSUs, that the people who are getting above 80 or 75 who are safe for the PSUs, we will discuss about some of the PSUs, specific PSUs whose form has already been out and whose date has already gone, and some yet to come. Okay, so some PSUs, starting from Abhishek sir,
Yeah.
can you tell some PSUs of EC and electrical? Yes.
Yeah. In means electrical engineering,
Yes.
IOCL Power Grid. Okay, Power Grid has already closed the forms. Okay.
Okay.
IOCL Power
Please
Grid.
note that Power Grid has already closed their form. So
Yeah.
if any one of you have any doubt regarding that, there is no chance now to fill that form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vizag Steel, NTPC, ONGC, NPCIL, BAIL, MDL, Mazda Dock Limited. Okay. BSNL is yet recruiting. Okay. BSNL, the
Okay.
form is live. The
Okay.
category students of electrical can fill the form. Okay. And Haryana Power Corporation. See, all the Haryana Power Corporation, all the other means Bihar Power Corporation also took the merit according to the GATE merit which was published. Okay. So my dear friends, GATE has numerous opportunities. GATE is really a gate to your opportunities in the coming means year. Okay. So NALCO is also there. So these are different opportunities which are in electrical engineering. In EC, considering NTPC, ONGC, okay, NPCIL and BSNL has recruited previous year. So I don't guess that this year they will be coming with later on notifications. Till now they are not there. And Power Grid was live, but it has closed the forms few days back. Okay. So my dear friends, the PSUs, okay, the PSUs which are recruiting, the NTPC has its own exam. If you, the merit list will be published, okay, it will call you again and it will have its own exam, okay. So the gate marks are a criteria, but there you have to perform in PI, personal interviews,
Yeah.
okay, and different stages will carry on. So in that also, in that stage also, you have to at least be confident that you have a backup, okay. If you have a very good score and you have just applied for only one PSU, you should have a backup that if you miss out with certain marks in the final list, so you can have a backup of next PSU, okay.
So regarding your branch only one, Abhishek Das Gupta is asking, is there any chance of getting VLSI in old IITs? Marks is 58.35,
Okay.
general category.
58 marks in
Yes.
In the old IITs. Actually,
Yes.
the VLSI is a very hit branch of ECE.
Okay.
Is a very hit branch, and depending upon the previous cutoffs, I think that there is a very less scope. Okay. You can get microwave and microelectronics, that branches. Okay, but as far as VLSI, you can get in old NITs, means good NITs. You can surely have in new IITs also.
Okay. So, sir, any PSUs for civil which are recruiting through GATE?
As of now, the usual PSUs as ONGC and IOCL, HPCL, they are recruiting. Okay, so but the number of posts for civil engineering in PSUs are generally less. Okay, so like in ONGC, but in ONGC you can apply for AEE civil and as well as materials management officer. Okay, similarly in IOCL, HPCL and other oil PSUs. Also, the most important PSU which is very apt for the civil engineering civil engineering students is NHAI. But NHAI's notification runs a bit late. Okay, so right now the notification for GATE 2018 is active. Okay, so let's hope that for GATE 2019 as well they release the notification. Rest, there is Airport Authority which has not released the notification yet.
Okay.
Okay, so PGCIL, I think it is closed.
Okay. Yeah, PGCIL is closed.
BSNL and
Yes.
other PSUs don't have NTPC,
Yes.
does not have any civil seats as of now. Okay.
Okay.
So in PSUs, there is a bit of less scope, but if you leave out the PSUs, there are exams, the various exams where you have.
Okay, we will talk. We will come to that after some time.
Yeah.
So, Vikas sir, about the mechanical, which are the PSUs which are recruiting through GATE?
If you talk about mechanical like NTPC, BHEL and IOCL, BPCL, these are some PSU which are recruiting through GATE. And I think for PGCL, NTPC,
PGCIL does not have mechanical. Basically, NTPC is there, YJU'S steel is there, and NTPC and YJU'S, yes, their forms have already been closed.
Yes.
Okay.
So ONGC, BHEL, IOCL, BPCL, these are some forms that are still to come.
Yes.
Okay, so you can just look for the notification, and Gradeup is surely going to provide you notification for this.
And one more thing about all the PSUs, you cannot think that your marks are 60 or your marks are 70 that I should I should fill the form of this PSU or that PSU.
Right.
Whether you are eligible, if you are eligible for PSU, for filling the forms, it's my personal request to you that do not think about those 100, 200 or 500 or 1000 rupees which they are taking for that, because it is the answer or the question of your full year.
Yeah.
When you have given so much of money spent in your coaching and all, in the study materials and all the hard times that you have given, after that looking for that the money, that 100,000 or that 500 rupees which the PSUs are asking for the forms, if some are there, because some forms like IOCL and all are absolutely free.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are eligible for filling the forms of the PSUs, please don't hesitate, fill the form, have the chance at least for appearing in the interview. After that, your final selection will depend upon the interview. Okay, your performance in the interview. Okay, so this is about the PSUs. Now, sir, if the student is not in that range, means less than 70 or 65 marks, means that they are not they get recruited through PSUs.
Right.
Now the other chance that is left is about MTech. The MTech through IITs and the MTech through NITs. So specifically, I will talk about the branches from each of the faculties present here, that which are the good NITs and what are the chances or what are the basically subjects, because there are too many comments running right now. I cannot answer each one of you. Okay, I cannot answer each one of you separately. I will be taking some of the questions. I will be asking about these about the IITs, specifically for which branch, which IIT is good. Okay, so after that you can understand that which is whether your answer has been question has been answered or not. Okay, so starting from Abhishek sir, for the electrical and EC branch, can you tell some of the best NITs which the students might pursue?
Yeah, as far as the IIT is concerned, the old IITs are very good. You can go through it. Okay, see, there is a difference between there is a point that you have to keep in mind whether to go for a specialization, means if you are able to compromise your stream in which you have to pursue MTech, or you have to or you have to compromise the IITs. Okay, actually, if you have a VLSI as the top priority, whether if you are getting an IT Delhi, is it good, or if you are getting it something in IT Delhi, the seats are not available and the vacancy is not there, so are you going for that VLSI in some other IITs? Okay, so there should be a wise decision that you have to take place. Okay, that you have to take. Okay, it's your call. And as far as the NITs is concerned in electrical and EC, okay, NIT Trichy, NIT Warangal and NIT Surathkal, these are top in terms of placement and in terms of the course content which they deliver. Okay, and Triple IT Hyderabad and Triple IT Bangalore has also come up with a very good packages which they offer to the students those who pass out the MTech. Okay, and DCE is also preferred by many. Delhi College of Engineering is preferred by many because they think that because the people that are pursuing MTech at that place, actually they are in Delhi and they see the competition and they are a part of it, so they come out with excellent marks in later on in the gate, and they get recruited in the PSUs, or they do excellent result. They come out with the excellent results in ESE also. Okay, so later it's your call that whether to join PSU or whether to do further MTech plus PhD. Okay, Jadavpur University is also very good results. Okay, and other central universities that are through CCMT counseling. Okay, so top top NITs I have told. Okay, so friends, go for it, and the branch, the specialization should be chosen very wisely. Okay, because it will be through means इलेक्ट्रिकल में तो एक बार इलेक्ट्रिकल कर लिया तो आपको मशीन्स में किया ये तो नहीं पूछा जाएगा, बट अगर आपने एमटेक कर लिया तो एमटेक मींस इन वीएलएसआई, सो यू हैव टू कैरी ऑन दैट एमटेक डिग्री थ्रू आउट. ओके, इन ए स्पेशलाइज्ड ब्रांच.
Okay, sir, Ashish sir, I can see too many comments. The people want to listen about something about civil engineering. So about the IITs and NITs, what you can tell about which are the best for civil?
Yes. So I will talk first about the courses. Okay, so the best among all the courses which are offered is structural engineering. As you know, civil engineers might be aware of that. Okay, structural engineering is the most sought out branch. Okay, apart from that, geotechnical engineering is also very important specialization. Okay, and transportation. Now coming to the institutes, IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, and IIT Bombay, IIT Roorkee. These four IITs, these are the prime. Okay, so these are the prime IITs which offer very good course. Those are very good faculties. Okay, if I talk about the NITs, then NIT Warangal, Surathkal, Trichy, and MNIT Allahabad. Okay, especially MNIT Allahabad, they have been performing very well. Okay, not just in the placement point of view, but the students of MNIT have been topping the GATE examinations and engineering services examination as well. So there is a very good environment going on in that campus. Okay, for the competitive examination. So you can definitely prefer that. Also, someone is asking about the NITI Mumbai. So for these unconventional, these slightly different institutes, we'll talk in the later part of the this session.
Okay, so Vikas sir, about mechanical.
Yes, sir. So about mechanical, firstly, I want to tell that there are a lot of opportunities for MTech. Firstly, ISC Bangalore. If you talk about ISC Bangalore, if your score is above 900, then you will get a call from ISC Bangalore. You can apply for ISC Bangalore if your rank is from 1 to 50. Okay, then there are around 23 IITs. Okay, and 31 NITs and 23 triple ITs. Okay, for computer science and electronics branch. All right, and different central government institute. Okay, where you can apply for MTech. So firstly, I will talk about IITs. Okay, so if I talk about IITs, if your score is above 600 or 600 to 700, then you can definitely apply in all the IITs. You can apply there. Now, if you talk about the selection at what is the score? So that score will depend on the specialization. There are different specialization for mechanical like design, thermal, production, manufacturing, and material science. Okay, also you can apply for different interdisciplinary branches like aerospace, automobile. Okay, so there are other interdisciplinary branches also in which you can apply for MTech. Okay, now if you talk about IITs, so as I have told you, 700 is the cutoff for IITs. You can get you will definitely get a call. And IIT Kharagpur, IIT Guwahati, IIT Roorkee are those IITs in which you can get a direct admission for MTech if your score is good. You can get a direct admission without any written or interview. Okay, in all other IITs there is some written exam and interview also, but for these three IITs they conduct direct admission if your score is good. Now if we talk about NITs, okay, so there's a counseling, CCMT counseling, which is held every year in the month of April. The form will be out and there are three stages basically: first stage, second stage, third stage of counseling. Then there is a national spout round counseling. Okay, so for which there are 4 stages in which you can apply for different seats in NITs. Okay, so as I have told you, there are different specialization. There are different NITs on the basis of which the score varies in every NITs. Okay, and also there are different rounds of counseling for which you can apply for MTech in NITs and IITs. Okay, this was about IITs and IITs. Let me talk about some other institute, like if you talk about private institute like Thapar University, VIT Vellore, SRM University, and also some government institute like DTU and NSIT. NSIT is also a good institute, and Delhi Technological University,
Yes.
which is also a good institute.
Yes, very good.
Okay, if you want to pursue MTech. Okay, so these are some bundle of opportunities if you want to pursue MTech. All right.
So the IITs, the form for the IITs, the ISC Bangalore, the form is already out. Okay. For the IITs, the form will come in the month of March, which is expected for all the IITs. And for the NITs, the CCMT counseling usually takes place in the month of April. So it will be same on that same date, so, during this year as well. Okay. So that's about the recruitments through GATE. Okay. Now, before moving on forward, I want to ask each one of you present here that one dilemma comes in the mind of a aspirant, that he was not able to clear, means his main motive for appearing in the GATE examination was to get a job, was to get a good PSU job. But due to some reasons, he did not get that much marks that he could he could get the job. Now the two options left with him is either he drops one more year and prepare, okay, and one way is also that he can try for getting into any MTech in any IITs or NITs and then prepare simultaneously. So each one of you, I want to ask whether you have any kind of such experience, or whether you know what are the pros and cons of going by each of these ways. Starting from you, Ashish sir.
Okay, so from my personal experience, so I prepared for ESE with job in Coal India Limited. So I would like to elaborate in that portion. Okay, so with job, and I think with MTech as well, it often happens that you will be so preoccupied with your job or your MTech course that you tend to get deviated from the competitive examination. Okay, but that is a personal choice. Okay, so it so happens that if you have got that zeal and that enthusiasm to crack the GATE examination or ESE, okay, so what will happen is you have to prepare for a prolonged time. Okay, so if you want to appear again for the GATE examination next year, so it is almost a year available to use. Okay, so for those 11-12 months you have to keep your morale very high. Okay, so as such you will have to keep your morale high and prepare on a persistent basis. Okay, so it is can definitely be done, but you will have to take care of your own things. Okay?
Sir, Ashish sir, if, one Aryan Raj is asking about the BPSC AE mains.
Okay, so as you may be aware that yesterday only or today they have declared that the examination will be conducted in the end of April. Okay, so that is going to be the main examination. Pre is already done for BPSC. Okay, so for that Gradeup we have already started recording the conventional practice questions. Okay, so those videos will be live in due course of time, within a week, I think. Okay, so we have already started recording them, and when they will be live, you can definitely go through them and start your practice. Okay, so start your practice from today itself. Okay, so that is a very good opportunity. There are a high number of seats for civil engineering in BPSC, so do not let go of that opportunity and prepare very well.
Okay, sir, Vikas sir, full-time preparation of GATE once again, or preparation through MTech, which is better?
Yeah. Okay. So that depends completely on your preparation level. That is at this time right now, your dedication and your patience, that your resilience actually. So these are three things. If they are in you, it will depend if you want to go for full time or if you want to prepare while doing your MTech. Okay. Now I personally want to say that suppose that if you should go for full time, if you there is no pressure on you, then you can go for full time. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you can prepare while doing MTech, so that dedication, that thing that is in your mind while when you get entered into MTech, okay. So everyone thinks that okay, we will prepare while 2 years of MTech, we will continue our preparation. But while doing MTech, they just forget about it, and after two years, they are left with nothing. Okay, because if we talk about placement after MTech, there are only few colleges in which you will get recruited for teaching. Okay. And there are only few NITs and IITs who will give you placement after MTech. Okay, so that thing you should just don't think that you will get placement after MTech. Okay, you will be on your own. But if you are dedicated enough, if you are focused enough for those 2 years, then you can definitely get some. You can qualify some, crack some government exams. Okay, but it totally depends on you. If your zeal and if your preparation, if you continue preparation while you MTech, you can definitely get some public sectors or you can get some government jobs. Okay, but if you think that there is no pressure at all, you can go for full time once again. Okay, don't feel any tension. You can just boost your preparation again, and you can prepare again for the second time.
Abhishek sir, any more points you want to add?
Actually, I just I want to add a point that MHRD is offering a scholarship. For that scholarship, please don't go and join MTech.
yes,
Okay.
right.
कहते हैं ना कि सुंदरता की मृत तृष्णा में पद भूल ना जाना पथिक कहीं. That 12,000 which you are getting, okay, that you have to pay very badly when you come out of MTech now. There are no options available. Okay. So don't go for it. It's your personal call. If you have to do MTech in a specialization and you want to, you can pursue it, you go. But as far as I think that if you are a fresher and you have a very good score, means you are nearby and you want that, you should give a full-fledged attempt. So devote your full time and come out in flying colors. Okay, it's all about your mindset. Okay, have confidence and just means sail. Okay, कहते हैं कि तूफानों की ओर घुमा दो नाविक निज पतवार. Okay, be very confident and give a full-fledged attempt. Okay, dear, everything will come out. Every exams can be tackled. Okay, it is up to you that you have to devote your time. See the time devotion and the strategy. Okay, the cutoff is rising, competition is increasing, so you have to be you have to put something extra to get something out, more extra out of it. Okay, so to get a PSU, doing MTech is very tedious, because again, if you are in IITs, the research and the project work will be already, you will be full of that. Okay, so you have to take some time out of it and you have to come out. Okay.
Or I also want to add one thing to Abhishek sir.
Yes.
See, if you are going for MTech, okay, so some people have this in their mind that they want to be a professor. Okay, some people actually want to be a professor in some IITs or NITs or some institute, government institute or private institute. Okay, so if that is your aim, then definitely you should pursue your MTech with full heart. Okay, if your aim is government job, I'm telling you, don't go for, like Abhishek sir said, don't go for that 12,400 that is securing your MTech and that is giving you for those 2 years. That is just a dilemma. Okay, it will keep you in a dilemma, because that project work, 2-year project work, is not going to help you prepare for any government exam. I'm telling you, because you will so much engross in your MTech that you won't be able to prepare for that. Okay, there are only few students who just enlighten themselves for those 2 years and they get selected in some government exams. All right. Now, so if your aim is being a professor, if you want to be a professor, definitely just prepare yourself for the MTech, and you can pursue MTech from some good NITs and IITs. Okay, that I want to tell.
So basically, that do not go for just doing MTech just for the sake of spending your 2 years there, or just for the sake of getting that stipend of 12,400.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all about the GATE examination. Still, we have a very good examination, that is BARC. Okay, that is just standing on our doorstep. The exam is scheduled from 9th to 15th of March. Okay, so as you all have prepared really well for the GATE, so the level of the BARC examination is somewhat near to that GATE examination only. Okay, and if you have prepared really well, and by some way or the other, if you are not able to get your good rank, or you are not expecting a good rank, or you are not getting a good score in the GATE this year, so go for BARC. Okay, still there are around 15 plus days left for that BARC examination.
Yes.
Okay, prepare well. We have the study plan and the test series going on for the BARC examination as well. The link is given in the description below. Okay, if you haven't purchased that or if you haven't gone through that free mock test for each and every branch, we have provided you the test series of BARC. Okay, so just do it. Okay, so that's, yeah.
I want to take a comment, sir.
Yes, sir.
Arul Raj is asking, can you discuss about interdisciplinary department in IIT?
Okay.
Okay, so I want to tell that say there are some departments in interdisciplinary department every branch. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you talk about mechanical, aerospace, automobile, and also you can pursue MTech in energy department. You can also pursue MTech in energy department, that is also interdisciplinary branch. Okay, so and same applies to different other branches also. So you can search for the alternative for interdisciplinary branch. So that is only required if you want to pursue MTech. But I want to tell you that is again a blind rule. Some people say that I want to save those 2 years. I want to just go into IITs and IITs, get the 12,400, and my only aim is to be safe for those 2 years. But what after 2 years? If you are pursuing MTech from any branch, interdisciplinary and not a branch of your choice, like for mechanical, they are design, thermal, and manufacturing, material science. So suppose that your score was low and you want to pursue MTech from some good specialization, but due to low score, you have gone through that specialization that you were not interested. So after your MTech, you will again be a dilemma. Now what to do? Okay, so please be focused and be sure about the specialization that you want to choose. Okay, don't go just that you want to save your 2 years.
Actually, you will just postpone your trouble for 2 years.
Yeah.
That will be the thing. You will postpone your trouble for 2 years.
Yes. Ashish sir, I have heard that some more opportunities are there for a civil in some of the state PSCs and all.
Yes, there are a lot many vacancies which have already come and which are about to come. Okay, so like SSC JE just released the notification. Okay, so in that about more than 1200 posts are for civil engineering only. Okay, so that is also very good opportunity. Through SSC JE you are recruited in various central departments. Okay, like CPWD, and then the pay scale is also good compared to the state JE levels. Okay. Apart from that, RRB JE is also down the line. Okay, it is also released the notification. Okay. Apart from that, FCI, Food Corporation of India, has also released the notifications, and a lot many other forms are coming and about to come. Okay, so around about 7,000 to 8,000 seats for civil engineering students are definitely on the run. Okay, so I have seen a lot many comments in which the students have said that they are getting 30 marks, 35 marks, 40 marks. They are in a state of dilemma. So I would suggest you to come out of that gate examination as soon as possible and start eyeing these examinations. Okay, so what will happen is you will get a pace, and if you are able to prepare, keep your morale high in the coming months, you can definitely eye these examinations, and then in the coming gate examination and ESE you can definitely perform up your preparation and come with flying colors in those examinations.
So basically, now the exam for the graduation is only BARC. Okay, other exams which you can appear, and that is also applicable for the diploma holders, are the RRB JE, SSC JE, and FCI, that is Food Corporation of India. Okay, so these are the exams. For the RRB JE specifically, CBT1, we have already launched a course, that is the Mission RRB JE course, all-in-one course. We have the Boost Your Prep course, that is the YouTube series also going on our channel. Okay, so that is basically focusing on the English medium students, and the course, the Mission RRB JE course, the paid course has also been launched. Okay, if you want to have a full-fledged preparation of RRB JE CBT1, you can purchase that course. Okay, that course is of 3950. Okay, and for the CBT2, for the technical section of the RRB JE and SSC JE, we have already started the course, the YouTube course of 50 plus video lectures for the mechanical branch, and for the other branches also of the electrical, EC and civil. We are in the planning phase, and soon the video course on YouTube, the free video course, will be available for you all. Okay, so
I would like to
Yes,
I
sir.
would like to add some more information regarding these courses. Okay, regarding the courses apart from the MTech generally. Okay, higher studies courses. Now there are a lot many institutes for, especially for civil engineering students. That is one important part. Okay, a lot many students are not aware of such. Queries have come from for NITI Mumbai. Okay, so those are very innovative courses of industrial engineering. Okay, so like these are very innovative courses, and in the coming years they have a very good scope. Also, there is one CEPT University Center for Environmental Planning and Technology that is in Ahmedabad. Okay, so that does courses on building engineering management, urban planning, town planning. Okay, so those are very innovative courses, and those are very interesting courses. Okay, so those are not very prominent in India as of now, but in the coming years that will become a very important aspect of our infrastructure development. Also, similar courses of town planning and urban planning will be is being run by School of Planning and Architecture, SPA. Okay, it is in Delhi itself. You can just check these websites of these institutes, and also there is TERI. Okay, TERI University in Delhi. Okay, so you can check these institutes. They are also very good programs. Okay, so I hope this information is helpful to all of you. Okay.
And somebody is asking about the 55 to 60 marks in mechanical. Should he go for PSU or should he go for MTech? I don't think, because sir, 55 to 60 marks will be more than enough for getting into the PSUs. I don't think so personally.
Definitely, if you are if you are belong to general category, then definitely you are not getting any call from PSU. But you can apply for MTech in IITs, and also you should apply actually in all the IITs, because some people think that my score is low, then we should not even fill the form. Filling the form is a must thing. Okay, please fill the form, because you might get a chance to get a seat in the IITs or NITs in the second or third round of counseling. Okay, there are basically more than 2 rounds of counseling, so you might get a chance to get a seat in the second, third round of counseling. Okay, so please fill the form for all the IITs and IITs. For NITs, they are single form CCMT counseling. Okay, you have to just go for the CCMT counseling. And also, as I have mentioned about some institute like Thapar University is a good institute, and DTU, Delhi Technological University. Also, some centrally funded institute like IIST Shivpur, and some state engineering colleges also, in which you can apply for MTech.
Yeah. And Satish Kumar Vuna, you are asking about 75 marks mechanical. I think you have a fairly good chance in getting a call from PSU.
Right.
Okay, and the final selection will depend upon your performance in the interviews.
Right.
Okay. Then I can see some more comments. There are lot more comments about the cutoffs of the specific branch and the specific IITs and NITs. Okay, so I don't think that we can discuss all those about all those specific branches, the cutoffs. Okay, because they are asking 45 marks, 50 marks, what will be the cutoff and all. Okay, that we have provided you. We can provide you an article on that. Okay, that you can check on the internet also. So any other kind of queries, if anyone else of you are having, you can ask. Otherwise, we will wind up this session, because what we have from our side, that we have already told you. If getting 70 plus marks in your GATE examination, you have a fairly good chance. If you are in the range of 35 to 40, close to the cutoff marks, then you have a very less chance. It's better that you eye on the other examinations like the SSC JE, RRB JE, or the BARC examination. Or if you want the PSUs only, the Maharatnas and Navratnas, if you dream of them only, then it's chance that you start your preparation for the next year right now. There is no point in thinking or dreaming about something else better to happen. Nothing is going to change. Okay, this time is only going to get tougher and tougher. The competition is getting really tough each and every year. So don't wait for anything. Just prepare. And for the students who are in that range between 40 to 70, 75, who have a good chance of getting into the IITs, if you are looking for IITs specifically branch research oriented, if you want to go for PhDs after that, or if you want for any kind of research work after that, then it's a good chance. You have good chance. You will surely get the IITs and NITs. Fill the forms of each and every NIT, each and every IIT. Don't hesitate. Go run after the interviews. Go to each and every IIT from where you are getting the calls. Okay. So Arul Raj is asking something about the admission procedure in IITs. Each and every IITs brings out their forms. Okay, you will be notified through Gradeup when the forms of each and every IIT will be out. And for the process of NIT's admission, there will be a CCMT counseling in the month of April that you can follow. Okay.
As far as now, before we are winding the session, I would just like to say that gate exam is over now. Whatever was the thing, you just leave it aside. Okay, results will come in between 20 to 25 days. The results will be out.
Yes.
Okay, now actually students, if you have done very good, you have to put in your best efforts. Okay, so there are various exams that will be conducted in the coming year. Okay.
Yeah.
Before the next gate or before the next any opportunity, so you have to be on track. Okay, you don't have to give up your pace in which you are preparing. So I would like to say that AI, BARC, okay, BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited is also hiring, okay, on a contractual basis and also on the permanent basis. Okay, CDAC is also means hiring the project managers in this course of time. Okay, so ECIL, Electronics Corporation of India Limited, will be also be out with some notifications. Okay, in the coming months. Okay, specialist officer in the banks are also very good opportunity for those who have to go in government sectors. Okay, in metro rail like DMRC, NMRC, Lucknow Metro, the metro is expanding, so the requirements will be high. Okay, so you will be having a lot more of opportunities there. Okay, in ISRO also we have electrical. This time the ISRO is hiring. Okay,
Yeah.
and for the students those who are in computer science also, they will be having good opportunity in ISRO also, and NILIT is also hiring for scientists and scientific officers. So these are various exams that you will come through in the coming year. Okay, so my dear friends, don't give up. Okay, in GATE, if you are getting what you are what you expected out of it and what you desired, so it is very good. But even though if you're not getting, never lose your hope and be on track. Okay, and you will come out in flying colors. Okay.
For the ISRO examination, the form for the branches of electrical, RAC and civil was out sometimes back. Okay, and for the other branches, the mechanical, CS and electronics, the form has not yet out. It is expected to be out somewhere in the month of March. Okay, so that's also a very good opportunity if you have been preparing for GATE examination and due to some reasons, if you are not getting good marks in GATE, that is also one good exam which you can aim for. Okay. So I don't think that there are other different kinds of queries. For the last words, I will take and wind up this session from each one of you. Ashish sir, starting from you, some last words to all the aspirants who have appeared for the GATE examination and who are right now watching our our session. Please give some last tips to them.
Okay, so for the students who have performed exceptionally well in the GATE examination, kudos to you, and be very active in the coming 1-2 months for the forms and everything for the PSUs as well as the IITs. Okay, IITs for MTech courses and MS courses. Okay, be very active in that direction, especially for PSU exams. Do not miss any form. Okay, keep a track of all the dates, final, the last form filling date, payment date, and everything. Okay, apart from that, the students who are getting the marks in the medium range, okay, so you should be eyeing the CCMT counseling and the counseling of IITs. Okay, and those who have not performed up to the mark, up to your expectations, I would suggest focus on other examinations. Okay, just leave that GATE examination behind. Okay, whatever you have done, just leave that behind and start preparing for the coming examinations, and on the forthcoming examinations like JE, RRB JE and SSC JE and state PSC exams which will be happening. I'm sure many of you would have filled BPSC form and you will be giving examination in the end of March. Okay, apart from that, other forms will come in due course of time, and you can definitely eye the GATE examination and ESE of next year. Okay.
Vikas sir?
Yeah. So as we know that there are two opportunities after GATE exam. Those who have performed very well, then kudos to you, yeah, and congratulations to everyone. If you are getting a call from PSU and getting into ITs or ITs, but those who are not able to get that, what about them? If you want to go for different government sector exams, then there are SSC and RRB exam, Food Corporation of India, BARC exam, and also ISRO exam also. And if you want to go for MTech, if you are that much focused enough that you want to do MTech, then if and also you are not GATE qualified, okay, or your score is very low, there are some IITs and I can say some IITs or NITs and even some other institute who conduct their own exams, own written exam for MTech. Okay, so you can also apply for that. Okay, so there are opportunities with GATE exam and without GATE exam also. Okay, so for government exam, government job, and also for MTech. Okay, so I wish you all the best for future.
Okay, Abhishek sir, you want to add something?
Yeah,
to that?
I discussed already what are the things that are in electronics and electrical branches. Okay, I would just like to say one thing for all for the results which are coming. Okay, all the best for that, and don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Okay, friends.
Okay, all the best.
So I think that's all from our side. If you have any queries which get unaddressed during this session, please post that in the comment section below. And please like this video, share it with your friends, your colleagues, so that everyone who want this kind of video, who are facing some kind of dilemma about what to do after GATE, they get benefited from this. And also subscribe to the GATE Gradeup channel so that you can get all the more awesome videos which we'll be posting for you in the future. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.